Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful souls. My name is Francine, here with my channel, The Hermetic Herald, and I'm here for a channeled message and tarot reading on, what's interesting is the Ace of Swords is here. So I'm here for Normani. So I wanted to touch base on Normani, her energy, how she's doing, and I wanted to see what we have or what we can expect from her spirit team. Because I feel like she's been coming up in my mind lately, and I had to bookmark her name and think about what is the energy that she's presenting to the collective right now, and how is it helping us. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new, thank you for watching. Thank you for those of you that are OGs that have been with me. I am a fairly new channel, but I am here for channeled messages from the ancestors and spirit guides for the collective, as well as celebrity tarot readings. I may decide to branch out and then do a separate channel for tarot for celebrities, but for now you may see channeled messages come in for the collective as well, because I am a healer, I am a mystic, I am clairaudient, so I'm going to be primarily using my clairaudient and clairvoyant abilities here. So let's see what's going on. We have the Tower for her so far, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Cups. Wow. So there may be some huge opportunities coming her way, but let us start. What is Normani's current situation like? What is Normani currently dealing with here? What is Normani currently dealing with? One card came flipped there. Okay. What is Normani's current situation? Okay. I feel like that one wants to come through as well. So we have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom. That's about collaboration. That's about working together. That's about friendships. So the overall energy of her situation right now is involving her friendships. So she's maybe looking at, when I see the Eight of Swords coming through, she's looking at her relationships with other people, and she's making a call. Now, there may be history with these friendships, and that's why she's deciding to really settle the thoughts that come into her mind. She might be really sad about letting go of some of these people, but there is the need to let go, to take off the blinders, to take off anything that's holding her back and restricting her from making a decision and making movement. Because right now she can get out of this Eight of Swords energy, but it's about her mental space. It's about resolving to move forward from someone or something that is keeping her tied, and it feels like a friend. Yeah, and we have Justice here. That's about karmic balance, karmic retribution. This could also involve the law as well. So it could be something in regards to relationships that she's had in her past that are coming to the forefront of her mind, and she's trying to reconcile some of them. She also could be dealing with the court system as well with regards to these people. The next card we have coming through is the Ace of Cups. This energy is typically about a lot of love, a lot of joy coming out of a relationship here, of finding her own joy, of finding her own purpose in the midst of cutting the ties that are severing. I feel like there's some ties to her that are severing, and she can't take them with her anymore. She's finding her own joy. She's finding her own peace in the midst of that process. Let me just go back a little bit here. We also have Judgment. So yeah, this is definitely about making a judgment call, of doing what she needs to do and what she should have done, and what she honestly kept allowing to go on for some time. And I don't know enough about Normani, so definitely in the comments, if you know about someone that Normani's a friend with, that's been doing, I don't know, that's been kind of making her feel stuck in her head, there's judgment here. A judgment call is being made, okay? This person is no longer going to be able to stay in her life. They're just not going to be able to walk with her anymore. There's something about cutting ties. Okay, so I want to see what mask she presents to the public. What is that mask, or how does Normani want to be seen in the public eye? Let me do that in front of you guys so you can see the cards. How does Normani want to be seen in the public eye? And when I say this, I don't want you guys to think it's negative. Usually when you're a celebrity, I expect most people have to have a perception in the public eye. They have to, for instance, if they're a very sensual energy and they're singing, they come off as more sensual. They may have, you know, a way of presenting themselves, because that's what works and that's what more people look for, you know, PR and stuff like that. So this is about PR. This is about how she presents herself. We have the Nine of Cups. This is about emotional fulfillment. This is about feeling fine, doing fine, feeling great. So you might see a lot of PR surrounding Normani feeling great at this time, because she's trying to preserve that understanding that she is happy at her core. You know, regardless of what's going on in her surroundings, she wants you to remember and to reflect on the fact that she's a really joyful person, that she has a lot of joy in her heart. We also have the Six of Swords. So what's interesting is the Six of Swords here is in reverse. Typically the Six of Swords is about moving forward onto calmer waters, usually bringing people with you. But this is what I was talking about earlier. So she may be cutting these ties publicly. It seems as though there's something holding or stagnating her in some way that has to be severed in the public eye. So maybe she had an agreement with someone. Maybe she had, like, I don't know who she signed with, but there's something about her having to cut ties with something in order to really fulfill her purpose. And she's coming through as someone who's saying, I'm still happy and I'm still gonna go forward and focus on my joy rather than on the situation, because the Nine of Swords is coming up as well as what you're gonna be seeing. The mask and the things that are going to be coming out are relating to things that have been really difficult for her, that have kept her up at night. You're going to be able to see that in her personality. She may reflect that when she has her interviews, when she is going out on public outings. You're going to probably see that she has some things to heal and that she is healing, but I think it's a very humble and vulnerable thing to see a celebrity going through what they're going through. So behind closed doors, she's dealing with this keeping up, staying up at night, worrying about something here. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords, so communication and clarity. So she may be going out and talking about her experiences with her family, experiences with her friends, experiences with a number of people, with lovers as well, if there are any. I don't know if she's dating anyone currently. But it seems like she's just going to be very raw and honest and upfront. And when I shuffled, I got this, the Three of Swords. So talking out about her pain, about what she's experienced so far, that is going to be a part of her experience. And also, I don't know why I got like the Empress energy, motherhood potentially, or thinking about her mother, thinking about the women in her life. Empowerment of the feminine energy is coming through very strongly here. So what is her self-image? What is Normani's self-image? How does she see herself at this moment in time? What is Normani's self-image? Nice. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. That's someone who's taken time to be introspective, to think about who they are as a person, to think about what their light is and what really lights them up, what really gives them purpose. So she's been spending a lot of time in hermit mode, it feels like, and that's what Spirit's highlighting as her self-image. She sees herself as very wise. She also sees herself as a team player. She sees herself as being collaborative and helping other people. She sees herself as also being very purposeful in her time. Like the Two of Wands is about planning. She wants to execute something and plan it. That is her self-image. She sees herself as a planner. What is interesting is that we have two other cards here. We have the Two of Cups. She sees herself also as a companion, as a lover, as someone who is truly connected to the divine, connected to the universe, connected to others, connected to herself, because it feels a lot like this is her own energy with the Two of Cups. And then the last card we have here is the Four of Wands. So she sees herself as someone who's really excited for what the future holds. She feels like she's very celebratory. She has something that she's going to be really excited about that she's going to be sharing with us. That's what I feel really strongly. Something that really brings her a lot of joy. It could be marriage. I don't know for sure if she's interested in anyone right now, but this feels like marriage, or this feels like homecoming. I say this is my homecoming card. This is coming to self, coming to expansion, seeing yourself and celebrating with someone. There's someone here in particular. She feels like she's celebrating. It could be her spirit team. It could be her guides. So that's really beautiful energy. She's a very collaborative person, very focused on initiative, on working, on getting back into the grind. That's what she feels like. So what else can we glean from this? What are her current obstacles? What are Normani's current obstacles here, Spirit? What are Normani's current obstacles? Okay, we had one. Any more, Spirit? What are her current obstacles? Wow. Okay, so we have three cards that came through. Bottom of the deck is a Two of Pentacles. That's about balancing your money and your finances. So her obstacles are involving her finances here. It's about balancing her, I'm hearing estate or her property. We have the Fool, moving forward, starting over, taking a leap, starting at zero. Okay, that's something that takes a lot of humility. Someone here, I'm saying someone here, but Normani is taking that leap. And she may not really know like what's going to happen, because that's typically what is the Fool energy. It's taking a leap and not having much else but that little bag. She may not know what the future holds, but she's very focused on the sun. Okay, she's focused on allowing herself to go where she feels led and trusting herself. The Fool energy is really beautiful too. What's interesting is that when I saw this, the Fool, I also thought of like a new stage, like a new aspect of her coming through to people seeing something that they haven't seen before. We have here the Five of Wands. We have, this also can relate to conflict. This can relate to her obstacle being people in her life that conflict with her opportunities or conflict with her ventures. The Queen of Swords usually is someone who is very like resolute and is focused on clarity. So she may be in an energy of where she's cutting. And like I said, cutting with her words, cutting with her actions to the things that are not helping her. That's why we have the Five of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Guys, I was saying that earlier in the message and it's coming through again. She's in this energy of fighting and cutting off the things that are not helping or benefiting her, the conflict. So the obstacle is clear. She knows the obstacle ahead of her. It's really just taking the leap of faith that she needs to do. We had at the bottom, as we said, the Two of Pentacles, the Moon, and the King of Cups. It's like not seeing really how she's going to do something, but trusting the Moon, being intuitive, trusting her gut, yeah, and letting endings end. Something needs to end for her. So let's see where Normani is going. If she remains in this current path that we see here in the cards, where is she going? Like, where is her energy going? Nice. So we have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, moving forward very quickly. We have the King of Wands in reverse for her energy. So where she's going, she may be going towards a time of building rather than, with the King of Wands, I think of someone who is looking at his estate, looking at his ventures, and sitting on his throne like a business person that's staring at all of the things that have already been run, like being a business owner of multiple ventures. And I feel like with it in reverse, it feels as though she's going to be consolidating things. She's going to be breaking some things down in order to focus on something else. So she may be like downsizing on something, on some venture. She may be starting small before she gets big again. That's what it feels like. It feels like she's going back to the basics of something here. We also have the Seven of Swords. This could indicate like moving and taking something with you, taking what you have and moving out of something quickly. It doesn't have to be negative in this regard. So it's about like taking the most important things and then kind of leaving some things in the dust. And that's a part of transformation and growth. It's like recognizing when a situation is not benefiting you, that you need to get out of it. And that, you know, we can relate to that heavily. And the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so she has clarity. And that's what we saw on the deck when I first shuffled, or before I even started shuffling. So she has clarity guiding her way, and she's leaving something or ending something. It feels almost like she's going to be, she's discontinuing something before you would expect it. Like she's deciding to cancel something, deciding to move forward with the proceeds or whatever she gets out of a situation and not continuing it. That's what it sounds like. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, are there any, let me see if there's any, she's leaving to something more fulfilling is what spirit's saying. She's cutting ties, like I said earlier. What message would you like to share about Normani? Wow. We have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. What other energies would you like to share about Normani, spirit guides, angels? What can we expect? Wow. Surrender to the divine. So she's surrendering to the divine, and she can expect powerful change. And what's that? At the bottom was, your dreams need a practical plan. So she's working through her practical plan of her dreams, making it work for her. And she's deciding on what to consolidate, what to focus on, what to not focus on. So yeah, expect powerful change from Normani, seeing her in her maybe more vulnerable state, but cutting off the ties that are not benefiting her anymore. And these dreams needed a practical plan, and they will. They will receive something practical. So that's what I have for you guys. That's the message that's coming through. Feel free to check out my other videos, like, comment on what you heard, and if something comes to pass in this reading. Also, feel free to check out my personal readings that I do provide in the description box below on how to do that. And also, buy me a coffee for exclusive membership content. I likely will even move some of my readings for celebrities on there because I go very in depth. So without further ado, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Bye.